Hello and welcome to the Lounge Podcast. I'm Pooja Chaturvedi. If somebody asked me what is one thing that you're most scared of, I would say cooking. If you're like me, here's the news that will bring you some cheer. Zee Khana Khazana has come up with a new cooking show, How Se Wow Tak, that will teach you the basics of cooking with methods to make the process simpler. The show promises to shun recipes and exotic dishes and stay with the ingredients that we use in daily cooking. All good, but the show also says its target audience is housewives and women. Now, why is that? Let's find out from the chef Gautam Maharishi, who is going to host the show. Hello, Gautam. Welcome to the Lounge Podcast.
Thank you so much.
All right, so How Se Wow Tak, what does the name mean?
How Se Wow Tak generally means a lot about cooking techniques, a lot about how general and basic cooking is done, and what you should be prepared with once you are entering your kitchen. So this is for everybody or every housewife especially, who generally before being a housewife is busy with studies, is busy with her career, but once she steps into a house, gets married, or is asked by her mother-in-law to cook, so this is like a basic cooking course for her, where we will teach all the housewives especially that what is there in the kitchen, what to select, how to buy, how to cook, and how to make your cooking life wow. That's about it.
So how different will it be from the rest of the cooking shows?
See, rest of the cooking shows, they generally show you recipes, but here the difference is that we tell you about ingredients, we tell you about cooking techniques, we tell you how to master certain basics of a kitchen.
And talking about ingredients, Gautam, Indian food is considered a sort of slow food and has lots of varieties and spices and exotic ingredients. So in a show like yours, how do you demystify this art of cooking? Like you're saying that you teach basics. So what are these basics?
By basics, I mean the techniques, how to cut. There are certain vegetables, fruits, and certain other things which we go and buy from the market. Or we go to the market and we get confused which to buy, how to buy. And that's what I'm going to demystify, that if you have to buy an olive oil, or if you have to buy some exotic vegetables, which can start from a mushroom to a colored capsicum, to a broccoli or to an asparagus, or something that most people have never seen or only eaten at, fine dining restaurants or hotels. So it becomes easy for them to identify, okay, this is this. And this is how I'm going to buy. I'm going to select it, the best quality, the best product, and this is how I'm going to use it inside my kitchen, and this is the technique I'm going to apply to cook this particular thing. Because there are different techniques and different methods to cook different things. So we're going to just basically and very simply demystify the fact that cooking is not something which is very difficult.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be also seeing decoding some food myths. What are they? Tell us one or two.
Decoding myths are like about honey, that you should never heat up honey, or how should you select honey at home, because honey is considered to be very healthy, and we are always like, this is pure honey or this is not pure honey. We're always confused. So we clear out this kind of confusions on this show. And there are certain other myths also, that how we should store in the refrigerator certain things. Should we cover and boil green vegetables? Many people are confused that why should we cover, why should we not cover? Because covering and boiling gives you faster boiling. But we decode all these myths about kitchen, and we tell them that see, by not covering green vegetables while cooking does not give you a faster cooking, but it gives you the correct cooking as long as you are monitoring the time and the temperature of the water.
You said that your target audience will be housewives and the women who just got married. Isn't it too sexist? A lot of men are also into cooking, and a lot of women who are not married and they go out for a job, and isn't it too sexist?
It is not. The only thing is that everybody keeps saying that all the good chefs in the world are men. And I'm one of them, And I want to make an effort as a man to help the women of this country and whoever is watching the show to be a better cook, to gain more knowledge. Generally what happens is the women in India, they cook at home, they cook for children, for their parents, for grandparents, in-laws, for husbands, for guests. Mostly they never kind of get a credit for it. It's probably because everybody thinks it's their job to do this. But when you're doing a responsibility or when you're doing a duty, I want you to be more aware of what you're doing. So by being more aware, by being more confident about your technique, about your ingredient, about the knowledge of what you have cooked, it becomes added advantage for the women in India, for the girls in India who are
and
budding,
for the men in India.
Yeah, and for the men in India who are budding to be chefs or budding to be good cooks.
Also, will you be talking about how to present the food and various...
Yeah, we've spoken about a few garnishes also, but so there's not too much of emphasis on presentation, very little of it.
So personally, Gautam, I don't know how to cook, so after seeing your show, will I be able to at least cook basic food?
I can assure you that if you watch and grasp even 40% out of the show, you will be a very good cook.
Yeah, that makes me hopeful. Well, thanks, Gautam. Yeah. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
How Se Wow Tak goes on air on September 9th, 2013. For more details, you can log on to www.zeekhazana.com. Write to me at feedback@livemint.com. Be good and have a great weekend.